Hey again, it's Roma with Watch It. I'm back again with another watch video, a comparison again. Today we're going to be talking about Orient and why I got this particular blue dial dress watch. I already have a watch from Orient. It's actually on my wrist right here. So I knew that kind of getting into another Orient was going to make me really happy. So let's unbox this Orient watch. It comes in this nice white square box with the Orient logo on the top. As we slide it out of the box, you can see it comes in a square black box and our little brochure, kind of all the details of the watch inside the brochure. So inside the box, you get this little pillow and the watch comes on the pillow. Let's take it out. It's a very nice dark blue leather strap. Kind of complements the dial as well. And the back here is a see-through case back. Let's just peel that sticker off really quickly. This is taking longer than I thought it would. All right, finally we've got the sticker off there. Yeah, you can see the movement kind of moving around. The watch has really nice finishing, and you can see the way that the light bounces off the dial, bounces off the steel. You have the kind of sunburst effect on the dial. I'm just noticing that. And the tag, kind of this plasticky chunk. And the buckle is very cool. It also has the Orient logo on it. The leather feels nice, very soft. So yeah, let's begin. I'm gonna kind of list the reasons and the rationale that I had for kind of making this choice. So let's first talk about like a number of famous blue dial watches that are out there. The Patek Philippe Nautilus, a big favorite of a ton of people. Kind of expensive too, I mean, we know that. There's also the Rolex Skydweller that is selling something like $10,000 above some of the other identical watches with basically just the dial, right? That's what people are after, is the blue dial. It's gotten to be this massive trend. And another kind of famous blue dial watch is the Tissot Powermatic. Again, a lot more affordable, but just like this classic, right? And then the last one that I have here is the Girard-Perregaux Laureato, another famous watch, really good design lines. The language there is amazing. But like, let's say you're shopping on a budget, right? You don't have 10, 20, 30, 50K to go out and go shopping, right? So what would you get if you want quality, right? So this watch here was about $200, not that expensive. I got it on sale at Joma Shop, and it's got the automatic movement. So if you're into that, you got the case back to kind of show you inside the watch. This one is actually an open heart movement, so you can actually see it from the front, how everything is. I really like the color, right? The way that the color of the watch kind of bounces around and reflects off of the dial. I think that's cool. Initially, I wasn't going to get an open heart watch. Like many things in life, you change your mind sometimes. And that's something that I've done again. I was going to get an Orient, so I was looking at all of these dials, and I got a little bit bored of kind of seeing the plain dial, and then I realized, hey, maybe open heart would kind of make that more exciting, kind of add a little twist to the look of the watch. So I decided to go for it, and I can say I'm extremely happy because this watch, it measures a very good size at 40.5 millimeters. I think it might even be the same as this Bambino that I'm currently wearing. And so when I bought this watch, stunned, right? It doesn't get enough wrist time, but I was really stunned by the look of this watch. It was very cool. And you can see that there's a theme of dress watches with me. Why don't I keep buying sport watches? I have a bunch of sport watches. I seem to be more of a lounging person, right? I like to sit around. Let's kind of get into the details of Orient. What makes it so cool? Let's go for it. So Orient has been around for a really long time, since something like the 1950s. They launched Orient Star, and that was kind of, it had their mechanical movement. So you would wind it up, and it would have a certain amount of power reserved in the watch. And so that's kind of where they got started, a Japanese company. And along the way, they released a waterproof watch, which is cool. They have these domed crystal, scratch-proof watches at one point they released. And somewhere in the 1970s, somewhere around that time, they started making a lot of ultra-slim dress watches. In Japan, there was an ultra-slim watch craze, and completely understandable, very stylish-looking watches. You had a lot of companies at the time, probably Seiko, and I'm sure Omega, releasing in that time frame all of these slim dress watches that were so popular at the time. Orient was on that boat, and like so many other companies, they were producing really good quality watches. Their movements are in-house, so they make it themselves, and they can make sure that the quality is there, and I can attest that it is there. I really like the watches. So then, the name of their dress watches, that when they released their lineup, it was called Finesse. And then later on, they released a whole bunch of other watches, one of them being the calendar watch. If you've ever seen one of those, the dial is pretty crazy. You have to be really committed to knowing what year it is. So all in all, very good value for your money type of company when you're looking at finishing on their watches. That's it for today's video. I hope that you liked it. Like and subscribe. Check the link in the description to see who sponsored us. Click on it, see if you like anything that you see and you buy any of them. We get a small commission to help the channel. Have a great day. See you in the next one.